Hi everyone, how you all doing? What day is it? It's Monday. Oh, I have to keep reminding myself what the days are. So everybody have a nice Sunday? Everybody all nice and relaxed? What did you get up to? Any sewing? Family day? What did you do? No? Anybody coming on today? Hopefully you will be soon. There we go. So, oh, who's on? Yep, Sean's on. Lovely. Oh, I had a little message come up there. Apparently I had to tap to invite you to like the post. Jen's just come on, Sean's come on. Lovely. So there's a few people there, fab. Heather's there as well. Hi everybody. Cool. So as I was saying, what were you all up to yesterday? What did you all get up to? I had a very, very lazy day. I was up very late Saturday night. We did a bit of a Zoom quiz with some old school friends and suddenly realised that it was like 4 a.m. and we really ought to go to bed. So I had a very lazy, slightly hungover day yesterday. Not like ridiculous, not like poorly hungover, but you know when you're that like tired, lethargic. So, brilliant. Well done, Nikki. Doing more scrubs. That's wonderful. So yeah, I had a very, very lazy Sunday. So I've been making up for it today. Good grief, we've been busy. Lots and lots of online orders come through, lots of postal orders, some deliveries. So yeah, it's been really busy this morning, which is lovely. So we've got a couple of things we're going to do today. I'm going to go through a block for you, a new block. Hi Ali, hi Liz. And I've also got some, I know you guys were looking for these. Hi Kathy. So I've got the drawer. You put on some brilliant pictures, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Hi Sheila. But I know some of you wanted some of these mats and they've just arrived literally about 10 minutes ago. So one of my deliveries arrived. So I'm going to flip you round and show you these. There we go. So, do you remember the little press mat? I use mine that I made myself. So, but we had some of these ones which are from Trimmets and they're really lovely. So we had one left which I think Liz managed to get, and I know some of the rest of you wanted them. So I've got 3 more come in. So they're exactly the same as my little pressing mat, but different designs. Okay, so I've got this one which is lovely. It's got little birds on and trees and houses. I've got one that's in the most beautiful charcoal grey polka dot, and then I've got one which is these sloths. Look at those, and they're cute. Hi everybody. Oh, there's lots of people coming on now, but yeah, I absolutely love these little sloths. I think he's delicious, really, really pretty. So they are £22.95. I've only got these 3. So if you want one, you need to direct message us very quickly, okay, and say which one you want. I'm just going to turn it over. So it's exactly the same as mine. So you've got like a double ironing surface. Hang on, if I ask Drew to hold it up, because the light's reflecting on that. There we go. So you've got a double pressing surface, okay, so it opens right out and you've got a double pressing surface. You've got like a little piece of sandpaper on the one side which holds your blocks in place when you're making, if you need to draw on them or cut, you wouldn't cut on the sandpaper though, but for drawing. You've got cutting mat on the one side, so if you flip over this piece here, okay, that reveals your cutting mat. And then the actual fabric this is made out of, okay, that is it holds your blocks in place. It's like an anti-skid, like a design wall, but a mini version. Okay, so cool. We've got a couple of people asking for them, so I think these are going to go quickly. So if you do want one, please do let us know. Okay, so I've got a sloth, I've got grey charcoal spot, which I absolutely love. It's really classy. And then I've got that really lovely little houses with the little birds, and yeah, it's really cute. Looks like it's been like blanket stitched and stuff and embroidered. It's really lovely. Hi Jackie. Oh, Matt for please. So Heather would like the dotty one. I know. Oh, Jen has PM'd me as well. Jen, which one did you want, love? If you just can you message on here as well. So the polka dot one's gone. And I think Jen wants one as well, but so I'll only have one of them left. Okay, but they're £22.95. So when I finished with the what's the word? With this, what am I doing? I'm Facebook Live in. When I finished with it, okay, if you have ordered one, can you either PayPal us the money? Jen, the sloth one is yours, no problem. So I've only got this one left, ladies. Okay, so if anybody wants this one, please do let us know ASAP. Hi. Oh, there's lots of people on today. That's fabulous. Really nice to know you're all out there. So, oh, come back to me a second. Hi. So, those three mats, like I said, we've got the one left, okay? But if you can give us a call after we're done on this, I can take payment over the phone, or you can PayPal me directly. So, it's £22.95 for those ladies that want one, okay? So the other nice thing we've got to do as well is we've got to do our free prize draw. Do you remember we did that little challenge post on Saturday and asked you guys to post pictures of things you'd made with pre-cuts, and we would do a little free draw for a layer cake. So yeah, it's we had loads and loads of entries, and as Sarah Jane was saying to me, we're both really glad that we didn't we didn't have to pick a winner that is going to be out of a hat, because there were some beautiful things. You guys are just very talented. I'm very impressed with the stuff you've been doing, because there was some lovely stuff, really beautiful stuff. Yeah, it was cool to see the variety and all. So we'll do another one of those, actually, because it was lovely to see what you were doing. So we will do another one maybe later on in the week. Linda Pinch, you'd like the other one? Yeah, no problem, lovely. Linda, give me a call a little bit later, okay? Give me, after this is finished, give me a call and I'll take payment for the other one. So there we go. They're all gone, ladies. I can get more, though. If anybody else wants one, please do let me know and I'll get some more, okay? Drew, can you just pop those over on the side over there out the way? So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to draw the prize draw for the layer cake, okay? So, well, I'm going to get Drew to do it. So what I've done is, hang on, I'm going to give the phone to Drew just a second, okay? So, there's our Drew. Okay, there we go. So I can show you this, and I'll take the phone back. So we put all of your names, as you can see, on paper, or everybody that put a photo on, okay, and let us know about the pre-cuts. All went in a bag, so you're all in there. And I'm going to give it a really good shake, make a bit of noise, and then I'm going to hold it out. I'm going to ask Drew to have a rummage around in there and pick a name. Okay, so leave it folded. Leave it folded, and the winner is Natalie Ellis. Natalie, you're the winner of the layer cake. Can you drop us a message, please, with your address, and we will get that out to you, okay? So thank you, everybody, for entering. We will do another one of those, because it was so much fun to see everybody's work. So we'll pick out something else, okay, from the shop, and do that again maybe next week, and get you to put some photos. But congratulations, Natalie Ellis. Okay, so the layer cakes will be on its way to you. If you're watching today, please do pop your details on a message to us, okay? So your postal address and stuff. So I think that's all, like the fun stuff. Well, this is fun too, mind, isn't it? What we're going to do today, is we're going to do another block, because you ladies all requested lots of blocks. So what I've done is gone through, I've got hundreds of books and magazines, and picked out some ones that are, I think, relatively easy, but nice and fun to do. So this one is called the tea leaf block, okay? And I presume it's supposed to look like a tea leaf, before it gets dried and stuck in a tea bag. So it's a little bit like a bear claw, and it's a little bit like a maple leaf as well, but this one's called the tea leaf. I remember all the blocks are just variations of variations of variations. They've just got different names. So this is called tea leaf, okay? The pattern for this, I've written up the pattern for it. It'll be £2, as all the others are, and I'll pop that on the website this afternoon, okay? So you've got all the cutting instructions. So it's a nice, easy one, really mega quick to do as well. What you're going to need is you're going to need 2 5 1/4 inch background squares and 2 4.5 inch background squares. You want 2, again, whatever colours you decide to do it in, okay? But you want 2, so I've used this as a navy here, okay? 2 squares, 4.5 inch squares of that. You want 1, and I would maybe choose a real nice focal fabric for this one, because it's a 4.5 inch square, but it's right dead centre. So you could really choose something, really fussy cut it, okay? But that, again, that's a 4.5 inch square. And then I want another 2, which are these going to do the half square triangles, 2 5 1/4 inch squares, okay? So I'm going to start really simply. We're going to do some half square triangles. So 5 1/4 colour, 5 1/4 background, and we're going to pair them up right sides together, Okay, like that and like that. How's everybody doing? Anybody commenting, Drew? What have we got going on there while I'm just doing this?
Natalie said, "Wow, thank you. I'll message you later."
Ah, cool, lovely. Well done, hun.
Everyone's saying congratulations to Natalie.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, we genuinely love seeing what you're doing and the things that you've made. So we will do that again. We'll do one at the end of the week, maybe. Okay, we'll do another bit of a challenge over the weekend, and get you to send some stuff in, and we'll do a free prize draw again. Okay, it might be something different this time. So all I'm going to do, regular half square triangles. So I'm going to draw a line across the centre like that. Okay, and again on this one, and we're going to stitch 1/4 of an inch down each side. Okay, like that. And again, I am a big believer in cutting. So with half square triangles, there's lots of formulas out there that you can use, and very often it's like you, if you wanted a 4-inch, it would you cut 4 7/8. I hate 7/8 and 3/8. I would much rather round up to the full amount and cut a little bit more off. You know, particularly if you're a beginner, you know your 1/4 inch might not be dead on. You know, you might not be exactly in a straight line, and if you give yourself that little bit of extra wiggle room, you're using a tiny bit of fabric, tiny bit of wastage, but you're giving yourself that little bit of chance. Okay, you know, it's all about being kind to yourselves, isn't it? And you know, it's a shame to waste fabric by not cutting just that little bit extra, and then maybe it not being the right size. So diagonal line across, and we're going to stitch 1/4 inch down each side. So we're going to whip over to the machine, and I'm going to do that. Okay, so how are you all doing? How's everybody been? You all okay? It's a beautiful sunny day again here in Dennis, which is really, really nice. So I'm just, you can see, stitching down 1/4 inch like that. Okay, and I'm going to chain piece them as well, because, you know, nice and easy. Chain piece the centre. There we go. Down that side. I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to go down the other side. Okay, so I'm going to go down this side now and turn it round, and I'm just aligning the guide of my 1/4 inch foot on that red line that I drew and stitching down. Now this is a super fast, super easy little block, but I just really liked it when it came out, and actually when you put them together and you turn them, they almost become like flowers. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to cut up that diagonal line. Alright, so I'm going to just grab my rotary cutter.
Sean asked, what fabric are you using?
This fabric I'm using here at the minute, this is the Janet Clare range. This is the Ebb and Flow. We've got a little bit left in the shop, I believe. I believe it's on the website. There's not much of it left. This one is from the Janet Clare origami range, which is a fat quarter bundle I bought ages ago, I think, at one of the shows that I was at. We don't have the origami in the shop. But I'm doing all my blocks in the same range of fabrics so that they've got a colour theme going, and eventually when I put it all together, it'll be lovely, hopefully. So, but the Ebb and Flow, which is these ones, is the Janet Clare stuff. Okay, so I'm going to chop those up, just press that seam, and again, as always, be a Jedi, go to the dark side. Okay, like that. Now, I don't know why we all say that, because Jedis don't go to the dark side, do they? That's the whole point. You've got to stay away from the dark side, unless you're Darth Vader. Okay. Oh, I've got the steam on my little eye. Okay. I do have one of these little irons in stock as well, I believe. I think they've come back into stock. So if you did want one, again, drop us a message or give us a call after this, and we can post it out or deliver it if you're local. Okay, so 4 half square triangles. Okay, I'm going to square these up. Now I'm going to do this again for you because I know some of you struggle with squaring up, so I'm going to just talk you through it. I want the finished size to be 4.5 inches, so I'm going to find my 4.5 inch line and my 4.5 inch line here. I'm going to use the 45 degree on the ruler and line that up along that seam. And sorry if I'm going over this again, but I know some people do struggle, okay? So it is something I will keep doing in the videos, just so that you know, for those who do struggle, I've got a little bit extra. You can see that the 4.5 and the 4.5 is well within the fabric, okay? So I'm going to chop up, run my rotary cutter up that edge and along there, okay? And then I'm going to turn this down to the bottom like this, and now I can go exactly 4.5 and 4.5. Okay, now it looks like I'm cutting a lot of fabric off here. That's because I cut 5.5, not 5.25. You can cut 5.25 and still be absolutely fine. Okay.
Sheila asked how much is the iron, and Linda said yes. Can I have the iron?
Okay, which Linda? Right. Okay. I will double check to see how many I've got. Okay. And I will message you both back after this. Okay. And let you know. Okay. So again, just going up like that and across the top. There we go. I'm cutting sitting down, which feels most awkward. most awkward. Okay, there we go. And then up there and across there. And I'm going to do this with all 4 of the triangles. Okay, so there we go. So did you all see the post that... Do you want to come up to me a minute? Did you all see the post that Sean put up for us, just letting you know what we're doing this week? We've got lots of lovely things going on, and I'll also put a link on as well on the Facebook page to the live demo I'm doing tomorrow night. It's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm doing it for a different company called Co-Crafters, which are the creative craft shows. So they've asked me to do a demo on there for them. So I'm going to be live tomorrow at 7 o'clock on that, but I'll put a link on it so you can find that, okay? And I'm going to be demoing how to make a thread catcher, start to finish on that. So, which will be interesting, be a bit different. There we go. So that's all 4 of the half square triangles done. Okay, so you should have 4 that are all squared up to 4.5 inches. And get rid of that scrappiness. Use my thread catcher. There we go. Okay, that's all done. So, right, now we're going to start building the block, because the rest of it is really, really simple. Okay, you can see that's simple. So we're going to put this first row together. So I'm going to build it hopefully towards you so you guys can see it. Okay, so my first... Oh, don't worry about that one, Drew. I'm going to build it here, okay? So you're going to start with 4.5 background square. Let me just move that out of the way. Okay, and then you're going to put in 2 of your half square triangles, and can you see the direction they're going? Now this is the right way for you guys, okay? And then turn that one so it looks like that. So that's my top row, okay? My next row down, my middle row, I'm going to turn that one so it's like that. Okay, so can you see the points are going in together? You're then going to put your little focal fabric in like that, okay? And then you're going to use one of your other 4.5s like that. Okay, so that's your middle row there. And then again, we're going to put that one like that. You're going to put the other one of your coloured 4.5s there like that. And then that's your last 4.5 inch on your background square. Okay, so I would sew them together in rows. So I would sew, I'll just move those apart. Okay, so I'm going to sew my top row together, then my middle, then my bottom row, and then we're going to put them together. So we're going to go back to the sewing machine, and I'm just going to quickly do that for you, okay? So you can see it all come together. And remember as well, when you're pressing these out, I would press them in alternate directions. So I would go like top row to the left, middle to the right, and then bottom row back to the left, which means they will nest really nicely, okay? So as you see, no pins, because you know I don't like to pin, because I'm lazy about it. There we go. There's the one. And then, oh, hang on, just make sure I'm doing this the right way. Yep, that went there, like that. It's because I'm trying to do it upside down. My brain was trying to make that go the right way round then. What did you guys think of all the quilts that got put on the post? Did you all have a little look at them? It was, yeah, there were some really lovely ones there. I really liked, there was a couple of bags as well, which were really interesting. That was really nice to see those as well. Nice to see that jelly rolls and pre-cuts being used in more than just quilts. Any comments there, lovely? What's everybody saying?
Nothing at the moment.
No?
Christine says, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Christine, that's it. Detention for you. Get lines.
She said, beautiful work.
What have we got? Well, next week I found another couple of blocks that I'm going to do for you as well, just so that you've got some extra bits to keep. Not that I'm sure that you need to be kept busy, but some extra bits to keep you busy.
Carrie says I'm still quilting my scrappy heart blocks.
Oh, fab.
It's never ending.
Oh, love you. Have you done a really big quilt, Carrie? Is that what it is? Is it? How many blocks have you done for it? I'm very excited to see it though. It'd be lovely to see. We'll make that one goes on there like that. So there we go. That's our rows nearly done. And you can see how quickly this comes together. I mean, I'm actually talking in between and stuff, so it's a really, really quick quilt. This quick block. This one, not too fiddly. It's lovely. So there we go. So
Jenny says she started working on her drunkard's path again.
Ah, cool. Is that the block for block of the month from block of the week from a couple of weeks ago, Jen? There you go. So there's the first one. And this one I'm going to do the other way, so I'm going to make sure that one goes the other way. Hopefully, if I've remembered to do that the right way around. Okay, so there's my next one in there like that. And then this one's going to go back the other way. I'm going to sneeze in a minute, ladies. I can feel it. My nose is really itchy today with hay fever. Knew it was coming. Okay. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so I've done those so that the seams are going in opposite directions, and then we're going to nest those in. Now I'm sure if you've been listening to me waffle on for the last couple of weeks, you all know what nesting is. Just making sure that the seams are going in opposite directions so that those points butt up together. Okay.
Jenny said yes, it is. Had to take it out several times, so threw it in a corner.
Oh, did you put it into tension? Did you put it in the corner and let it suffer for a little bit? We all get like that, I think, sometimes with projects, though, don't you? You can go right, and then suddenly you can be like, oh, something's not working. I think it's best just to walk away from it, and leave it to sulk in a corner. Walk away from it, do something else, and come back to it. Because very often when you come back to it, oh, what's happened there? Got a little thread caught. Here we go. When you come back to it, it all goes together perfectly, and you're like, why couldn't you have done that in the first place? Sometimes you do just need to walk away, come back to it.
Carrie said, yeah, it will be large. It's 12 blocks and a border added.
Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be beautiful, hun. Okay, so that's the first row and the middle row put together. And then I'm going to add in the last row. And you can see how very, very quick this is. Because we're nearly done. One line of stitching and we're done. There we go. So, last little bit. There we go. I didn't iron that very well. I'm just going to have to wiggle that a bit to get it in. There we go. So, there we go. Last little seam. And block is done. My isolation quilt is going to be huge because I have to make 2 blocks. Because I make one to test the pattern and make sure I've got the measurements right, and then I make another one to show you guys. It's going to be massive. I'm going to make about 3 quilts, I think, out of it once we're done. There we go. Okay, so
Linda had said corner better than bin.
oh yeah, Linda puts her stuff. Yeah, the corner's better than the bin. Linda's naughty. Linda gets cross with things and puts things in the bin, and then I tell her off and say, "Go and get it out of the bin." So yeah, just put it in the corner just for a couple of days, and then decide if it's going in the bin or not. Here we go. So there's one there and one there, and there's your block complete. Okay, so you can see how really, really quick that was. I'd obviously give it a proper press on the proper iron board, but you can see how really quick that is. And actually, if you put them together, if you make more of them, they do make really interesting sort of like floral stars. You know, you can imagine if you put another 4 and you turned them again, they'd be really lovely. But they do look really nice just with a little, maybe a little bit of sashing or something in between. Or add them into your isolation quilts that we're doing, the block of the weeks. You know, do an extra couple and you can mix and match and you'll have a beautiful sampler quilt. But yeah, I think it would be, they actually end up quite nice. You could almost zigzag them actually. If you turned that again there, you'd get like a nice sort of flow of it going, which would be lovely. So that's the tea leaf block, ladies. Okay. It's quite a traditional block. Like I said before, it's a little bit like a bear claw, a little bit like a maple leaf, but it's just a variation called a tea leaf. Okay, so hopefully you'll make some of those and add them to your quilts. I'll put the instructions onto the website as soon as we're done here. Okay, so they'll go on. They'll be the written pattern will be on the website for £2, and remember, I'll email that to you. Please, when you order it, can you make sure that you put the right email address, because you have to tap it in yourself. We've had a few problems with people not getting them, and that's because I copy and paste from the order. And hopefully, Jackie, you've got yours now. You're not the only one though. There's been a couple that have misspelt or typed something wrong, because if you don't put the right email address in, I can't send you the pattern. Okay, so yeah, just be careful when you're typing it in, all right? Because I have to go from that order. So it's so yeah, please do let us know if you don't get them. Let me know, okay? Cool. So yeah, that's about it. So it's nice and quick today. Really nice quick block. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some crochet. We're going to be doing waffle stitch for those crocheters out there. I'm going to show you a double, what they call a double waffle. Which is slightly different to a normal waffle stitch, but well, I'll show you both probably, but I'm going to show you that. And then tomorrow night, like I said, I'll put a link on our Facebook page, or maybe Sean might be able to do that. Put a link on our page, and I'm going to be live on the Co-Crafters, which is the Creative Craft Show website, Facebook page. So I'm going to be live there tomorrow at 7 o'clock, so you can always tune into that if you want to watch me waffle on twice in a day. And then Wednesday we're back with block of the week. So tomorrow the cutting up instructions will go up for that as well. Okay, so yeah, lots going on tomorrow. So yeah, cool. Any questions, Drew? Is there anything there from anybody?
Sarah asked, can you make me and Sean one too? A quilt.
A quilt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do like all of you could all have isolation quilts, couldn't you? You've got no excuse, Jen. You could be sewing along with me. Come on.
Jenny says going into my isolation quilt.
Yeah, lovely. Going to put this one into the I think with the isolation, I mean, depending on how long we're going, it'd be nice to add some extra blocks in.
Andy Griff says in the bin ? Don't put useful scraps in the bin.
Well, we know what you like with your scraps, Andy. She keeps everything.
Everyone's saying the block looks lovely.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. It's really simple but really effective.
Yeah, that's it. Cool.
Well, if anyone's got any questions today, congratulations, Natalie. Please do message us your address so we can get that layer cake out to you. There will be another challenge then later on in the week, okay? To do over the weekend where you can post your pictures, and we'll do that again, because, like I said, I really liked that. It was really enjoyed seeing all your work. It was beautiful. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, ladies. Stay safe. Stay home. Hope everyone's okay. See you soon. Bye.